Hello, I hope everybody can hear me. All right. So I think we can start slowly. It's 10:30. So hello everyone. Thank you for finding a time and joining us at our webinar sponsored by Microsoft. Run your business operation remotely without losing control. My name is Edward Ziak from Agile Dynamic Solutions, and I'm the moderator of today's webinar session, where we will take you for a real-life walkthrough of a supply chain process in the new normal. Before we move on, let's do some housekeeping. On this slide, you can find our contact information to request for a personal demo where we can demonstrate how we can solve your unique business challenges or get more information based on your needs. You can use any of these options. Our email, inquiry@dynamics.com.my, contact our sales, her name is Aruna and she will be glad to help you. Or you can use our live chat on our website and they will connect you with the right person. Also, you can scan the QR code with your mobile phone, which will take you to our contact form and you can fill up your information. All the contact information you can find in the live chat with the links to the contact form instead of using QR code. So in case you need to leave due to urgent meeting or you have no time to watch the entire webinar but would like to learn more or try a free ERP demo to see how Microsoft ERP applications could solve your problems, then simply fill out the form or contact us and our experts will contact you as soon as possible. Please, when you contact us via any of these options, kindly inform us that you are coming from this webinar so we can help you better. Also, we encourage you to ask us any question during the webinar at any time. Our CEO, Mr. CJ Un, and software consultant, Mr. Winjun, are present, and they will be happy to answer any of your questions. Simply, if you want to ask a question, simply click on the Ask a Question on the bottom right corner of your Teams meeting. Put your name so we know how to address you, and then ask a question. In case if you cannot see this widget, then click on the live chat icon on the top right corner and it will appear there. Please also know that we might take some of your questions and also answer them during the Q&A session for other attendees at the end of the webinar. For today's networking, let me briefly speak Mr. CJ Un, the CEO of Agile Dynamic Solutions. Mr. CJ is an IT industry expert with over 30 years of experience covering digital transformation of small and large-sized businesses across numerous industries with great expertise in Microsoft Dynamics and Microsoft Dynamics 365 ERP and CRM applications. And today, Mr. CJ, together with Winchun, our software consultant, will show you how you can improve your productivity of your business by automating ad hoc or unique business processes and drive results faster and get ahead of your competition using Dynamics 365 Business Center. This webinar session will take approximately 1 hour. The first few minutes, Mr. CJ has recorded session where he will introduce you who is Agile Dynamic Solutions and why we are the leading Microsoft Dynamics 365 partner in Malaysia. Then, for around 25 minutes, our software consultant Vinjun has recorded session where he will walk you through some of the supply chain processes, how you can automate, create workflows, and optimize them. Also, you will see some of the Microsoft technologies and how the system is using business intelligence with AI to create reports and insights in real time for you to make decisions faster. And after the demonstration, there will be a Q&A session, and we will take some of your questions and answer them to all of you. So please don't forget to ask us any question you will have during the webinar at any time. Remember, Mr. CJ and Vinjun are present in the live chat and will be answering those questions for you during the webinar as well. And after the Q&A, we will be closing this webinar session. And if you wish for more personalized and private discussion or free ERP or CRM demo, you can contact us. In the live chat, you can find all our contact details and we will get in touch with you as soon as possible. And that's all from me. Thank you for joining us. And let's start with Agile Dynamic Solution introduction from Mr. CJ Un, our CEO. Thank you.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to our webinar. My name is CJ Un. I'm the CEO of Agile Dynamic Solutions, Sdn Bhd. Thank you for your time to attend our webinar today. Please allow me to brief you our company profile. Agile Dynamic Solutions, Sdn Bhd is having a 30 years experience in the market. We have implemented more than 1,000 projects in Malaysia and across Southeast Asia. And in terms of size of company we have implemented, it covers from small, medium, and even a large corporations. As a solution provider to you, we always understand and believe your priority is our focus. Each customer have his own unique business processes, their infrastructure requirement, and the needs for operations. Teamwork is very important to us. We believe with teamwork, working together with you as our customer, Microsoft as our principal, together with our delivery team, we will be able to deliver an effective and also efficient solution to your company. With the latest Microsoft technology, especially Azure services and cloud solution that we are offering, it will help to break down all the physical barrier and enable us to deliver our solution to you wherever you are. And that will be even especially essential under the new norm. Post-project support is essential, and we believe you need that after your system go live. We have a dedicated support team to help you to resolve your issues, and also will keep your system at the tip-top conditions. We believe in partnership for success. By working together with our ADS across Asia partner, together with Microsoft support, we are able to deliver solutions to meet your needs and requirements. In recent years, these are some of the awards we have won. We also are Gold certified partners for Microsoft. As a leading partners in Malaysia, we have developed Malaysia localizations for Business Central, which has been certified by Microsoft.
Thank you to Mr. CJ to introduce who is Agile Dynamic Solutions. Reminder for those who have just joined us. We encourage you to ask us any question during the webinar at any time. Our CEO, Mr. CJ Un, and software consultant Winjun are present and they will be happy to answer any of your questions. Simply click on Ask a Question on the bottom right corner of your Teams meeting. Put your name so we know how to address you and then ask a question. If you cannot see this widget, then click on the live chat icon on the top right corner and it will appear there. Later, we might take some of your questions and answer them during the Q&A session for other attendees as well. Also remember, you can always reach out to us and via the contact options that you can find in the live chat and featured section. And now, let's have a look at the demonstration of the supply chain process in the new normal presented by Vinjun, our software consultant.
Thank you, Edward, for introducing me. Hello, everyone. I'm Wenjun. I'm the solution sales professional from Agile Dynamics Solution. Today, I'm going to take you through the purchase process flow using the Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. This is the Business Central, and this is the landing page when you log into the Business Central. The landing page here we call Role Center. From the Role Center, you are able to see those information related to your company. For example, like your financial health, like how much sales for the month, how much overdue sales invoice amount as of today. Other than this, you also can see some of the document statistic like here, like how many sales quotation have been created, how many sales order have been created. And all this not only to show the number, you can further click on that. The system will just open up the detail of where is this number coming from. So you can see this is all the sales code have been created for the system. If I scroll further down, other than the statistic figure, you can see some of the analysis report available from Business Central, like the business performance, and all this is all out of the box. You can go to this select chart, and then you can just activate which are those analysis report you want to view at your role center. Other than the analysis report, if you are subscribing to the Power BI, you can publish the Power BI report into Business Central as well. This is some of the sample of the Power BI report you have done in here. So you can also click at the select report to choose which Power BI report you want to publish back into this Business Central. So from here, you can see, for example, you also have some information like what is the favorite account. You want to keep track closely. What is the balances of the GI account balance, like inventory account, your bank account, and all these things you can configure it. You can just click at the drop down and click at the manage list to add in which GI account code you want to track. Other than this, you also have another area here. You can have a mini trial balance over here. You're able to see what is your total cross margin, operating margin, as well as the income before interest and tax at this role center. At the bottom here, you have the report inbox. Those reports you can send as a scheduler. Once the system has generated out the report, they will park in here. You can just open it. All this information show in the role center, right? It depends on what kind of the role you have assigned to you by your system administrator. So to change the role, you can go to the setting under the My Setting. At the role here, this is all the standard role available. So depending on what kind of the role you have assigned to your user ID, they will have a different role center display in your landing page. Other than the role center over here, we have another feature here called Intelligent Cloud Insight. At the Intelligent Cloud Insight, you're able to see some KPI of your company. For example, like your cash ability, and what is the sales profitability and the net income. The system also help you to do some prediction. What will be the number of customers who are going to late pay you again? And like this sample over here, you can see there's a 221 of customer going to late pay you again. You can further click on that. The system will show you where is this 221 invoice coming from. If you want to open out the invoice, you can select the line and then you can click show document. System will just open out the invoice for you to do a checking. To navigate around the system in this Business Central, we can have this search button for you. You can click on that. If let's say if you want to go to the general journal, you can just key in the name. The system will look for the result for you. You can just simply click at the result, the name, and the system will just open out the journal for you. Other than this search function, they also available a menu. You can click on that. And this is a full suite menu from this Business Central. And this is pertaining to the role you have assigned. Like this case, I set myself as a business manager. If you click at the Explore All, this is all the module available under this Business Central. I can just collapse it. I can see more detail. It's all the module covered in this Business Central. Now I will show you how to create the purchase code. To create a purchase code, I'll go to the search. I will enter the purchase code name. From the result, I will select purchase code. Here is a list will show you all the purchase code you have created in the system. So in here, you can see the right hand side, you have all the content of some of the content of this purchase code. Let me just minimize it so that you can see the full list. So to create a new purchase code, I can just simply click at this new button. From here, I will select my vendor. So I can just enter the name. The system gives me some of the result. If let's say this is the vendor I'm going to use, I'll just click it. You can see the system will populate all the default information where you have predefined in the vendor master. I'll just rename the document date as 26 September 2022. So now I'll just scroll down, go to the purchase code line. In here, I will use the focus mode so that I can see more clearly. At the line level here, I have the option to choose what the type I'm going to use. So in this case, I will just use a GI count. And here, I can just enter 8 and then put a wildcard so that the system can filter me the result on all those expenses. And here, I'm going to show you, I'm going to select will be the cleaning. After that, location default is the blue. Quantity, I'll just enter as 1. In a measure code here, I can actually click through here and then there's all these predefined UOM for me to choose, and I will just key in EA, and then this is what we have predefined earlier. So I select each unit cost. I'll put in a sample here 150 and no discount for the moment. Okay, so let's say I'll just enter one purchase code line and I'll just go back to the purchase code. So once you have entered all the detail required, from here you can also see the subtotal at the bottom, and then the sales and service tag. The system also will help you to calculate automatically. In here you can see the status now is open. I'll proceed to send a approval request to the approver to get this purchase code approved. So I can just go up here, click at the request approval, and then I click this send approval request. System gives me a notification saying that the request has been sent out successfully. I'll just press OK. And take note, the status has been changed to the pending approval. This is the approval business center. He has logged in. So at his role center, when you scroll down, you will able to see what are the approval requests. So there's total number of 18 here. So you can just click on that. And the purchase code 1009 is here. So this is a purchase code for approval. So from here, he can just select the purchase code and then he click on this open record. He can easily browse the content of this purchase code. So in here, this is all the extra additional information you can view. So, but you can just minimize it. So you can see all the content inside there. You can check what is the item line for his approval and then what is the unit cost, all these things. So if it's okay, then you can just back to the previous screen. So if let's say the approval need to put in some comment, there's a comment field over here. So you can just click on that and you can enter, for example, let's say he will put in, please let the vendor to confirm the availability, for example. So the system will auto save the content. After the content has been made to this particular approval request, there's an indicator showing at the comment column as yes. So then in future, they're able to see what are those purchase code with the comment. So then only they can click on that, open it to see. So in here, I will just proceed to do the approval. Of course, you can do the reject or delegate to other party. So I just select the line and click approve. So after the request has been approved, you can see the line will be automatically removed from the pending list. click at the search again. I will enter purchase code. And I will click at the result, which is the purchase code. Now I will go back to the 1009, open it. From here, you can see the status now is become released after approve. And if I go to related, I click at the code, and then I click at the approval. I'm able to see those historical of my approval. If I scroll to the behind, you can see the sender, the approval ID, as well as the date and time. So now I'm back to the purchase code. From here, to make the order, I will click at the process, and then I just need to click make order. And the system will ask me whether to confirm or not. So in this case, I will just click yes. So after the conversion is done, the system gives me a confirmation, and then the PO is also created and give me the PO number. I click yes to open it, and this is the purchase order being created. Let me minimize the information band, and you can see exactly the same. All the content is copied from the purchase code. So now we're going to show you is how to send this thing to the vendor through the email. Just click send. And from here, you can see the other option I have is, for example, like printer, and also can send to email. So in this case, I'll just click yes. And from here, I will put in some of the option like PDF as attachment. Then I click OK. Then the system pop me up some of the setting. So in this case, I'm going to override the send to address. I will put in my email address. Other than this, you can see the email also can loop other person in like CC, the BCC. So in here, you can see the PO will become an attachment. And I will change the content of my email to the custom message. So let's say I click my dear sir, okay, then please find our PO as attached. And then click OK to proceed. And you can see this is attachment of the PO, how it looks like while your vendor receive it. The screen now, this is just now I set the supplier using the wj.lui as an email receiver. And in this email outlook, you can see the email received from this business central, and the sender is from the business central, and this is the content of the email just now. Please find our PO as attached. And you can see the attachment is being attached over here. To perform the purchase receipt for the PO, we can do it at the purchase order page. So before I do it, I will put in what is the posting date for the purchase receipt. In this case, I will put 28th of September, example. And I can put in the delivery order number over at this vendor shipment number. Then I will go to the posting. And then I can just click post. So after I click the post, you can see there's a few options from the system. I can just do the purchase receipt, invoice, or I can do both together. In this case, I will just perform the receipt first. I will just select receipt and then I click OK. System will perform the posting. After the posting is done, I can go to the navigate, and then if I click at the receipt, I able to see what are those purchase receipt being posted. So from here, I can just open out the purchase receipt by just select the number and then click on that. So you can see this is exactly what I have entered in the purchase order and then being posted as a purchase receipt. So now I'm going to show you how to do the purchase invoice. To do the purchase invoice, you can do it at the same page as well, which is the purchase order. In this case, assuming I want to post the invoice to 30th of September, I'll just change the posting date to 30th of September. And I can put in the vendor invoice reference over here. And I can proceed to do the posting. Before I click the post, I want to show you there's another feature called preview posting over here. This preview posting allows you to see what will be the entry created by the system after you have posted the purchase invoice. From here, you can see the sub-ledger like GL, vendor ledger entry, as well as the SST entry. I can just simply select the GL entry, click at the number of entry. I'm able to see what will be the double entry on the GL after I post the purchase invoice. In this case, you can see the system have debited to this 8110 or cleaning on 150. If I'm okay with the preview posting here, if I want to proceed the posting, I can just do at the post here. Same like the purchase receipt. And this time I will just select invoice and I click OK. After the transaction has been posted, there will be a posted purchase invoice number over here. And I can just click yes to open the posted purchase invoice. So this is a purchase invoice being posted. If you want to put in any attachment to support this purchase invoice, you can do that in this incoming document file. You can just click on that and then attach a file, and then you can choose the file or the scanned copy of the vendor's invoice into it. So at the Business Central, again, I will use a search function. I'll key in GL budget name, and I will just collect the list. So this is the place where we have keep all our budget entry. So you can create multiple budget set for you to do the comparison, like the version 1 or the version 2. So in this case here, I have one already created the budget entry here. I just open one of it. And this is how our budget entry look like. You can see the budget entry can be entered by the different GL account code. And this is the amount for the 8110. And you can see the breakdown by the different period. To see the detail, you can just click in to this amount and the system will show the detail. And this is the budget amount you have entered and all differentiate by the date. So now I'll proceed to show you the account schedule, how the budget analysis is going to be done. I go to the search and I will use the reporting tools called account schedule and I'll just click at the account schedule. This is where you can predefine or design your layout of the report for the analysis purpose. In this case here, I have created one called EXP for the expenses analysis. So from this account schedule, I can just select the report and then go to process and click overview. System will show you the figure of all these expenses by different type, like cleaning, electricity, heat. The amount you can just click at the amount here. The system will open up the detail. You can further drill down to see the detail of each transaction. This one I can minimize and then I can see more information regarding to the entry. From the overview just now, other than you can see now, I only have one single column to show the balance, but you can change the column layout by just clicking at here. And then this is also predefined. You can have a multiple different column layout. Now I will just choose this actual versus budget and I just click OK. You can see now the layout will be changed. Now I have a 3 column. I have one is actual column, one's a budget column, and also show me the variance column. I can also put in the different budget set for me to do a comparison by go to this GL budget filter and click at this triple dot sign. And in this case, let's say if I choose the 2022 version, and you can see the system gives you an instantly result while you're swapping between the column layout as well as the GL budget. So the account schedule, not only you can view on screen, if you want to print it out, you can go to here. You can click at the print button and you can choose or put in additional parameter. You can send to the Excel or the Word or the PDF. Let's say if I go to the Word, I can just choose a Word and then I click OK. The system will generate out the Word document. You can see now this is the report being generated in the Word format. If you want to only see from the preview, also can. I just click the print again, and this round I just click preview. And this is how the preview document look like. To go to the analysis view, again I use a search function and I'll key in the name. This is another reporting tools available from Business Central called Analysis View. I'll just open it out. And this is a list of analysis view I have created earlier. So I'll just show you one of the example here. I name it as expenses. So I just need to select the report and I will just click at the analysis by dimension. From here, I can see this is some parameter I can set before the system will show me the report. In here, the line, I will select GL, and then the column, in this case, I will just use one of the dimension. I want to analyze by product. To see more result, I will just put in the date started from 21st, and then this one I put to January. Okay, so then let me just click show metric to show the result. So this is how the report look like. From here, you can see this is a different part of the expenses, and then it's segregated by the different expenses for the different product type, like A, product B, product C. So just now what I shared with you, the account schedule, we can actually export it out to the Word format. In here, I just share with you this analysis view. We can also like export to the Excel or open in Excel. So I can just click at the export to Excel. The system will generate out the Excel over here. Thank you. This ends my presentation of the purchase process flow. Now, I will hand you back to CJ to provide you a summary and how to apply this to your business.
Thank you, Wenjin. Let me wrap up what you have seen and how you can apply to your business. 1. From the demonstrations, you can automate the purchasing processes flow easily, thereby increasing your efficiency and productivities. 2. You can perform your approval remotely using your mobile devices like handphones, tablets, and etc. 3. Also, you are able to control effectively and analyze your purchases easily using the budgetary and reporting tools in Business Central. Last but not least, as you can see, Wenjin has demonstrated how tightly Business Central is integrated to Office 365. In summary, you can see that Business Central is a simple yet powerful system. It allows you to work from home or remotely, easily and effectively. And most importantly, it enables you to control your business operations effectively, whether on-site or remotely. I wish to thank Microsoft for their support for this webinar and thank you for your time to attend this event.
So, thank you to Winjun for the demonstration and Mr. CJ for summarizing the demonstration. And now is the time for Q&A session. Just quick reminder for those who have just joined us, if you have any questions, please ask us and our CEO, Mr. CJ Un, and software consultant, Winjun, will answer them for you. Simply click on Ask a Question on the bottom right corner of your Teams meeting. Put your name so we know how to address you, and then ask a question. If you cannot see this widget, then click on the live chat icon on the top right corner and it will appear there and you can ask us a question. Also, on this slide, you can find our contact information to request for free personalized demo from us or to get more information based on your needs. You can scan the QR code with your mobile phone and fill out the form, or use the link in the live chat to access the form. And now I'll let Mr. CJ and Vinjun answer some of your questions you have asked us during the webinar so others can learn as well. All right, so I have Mr. Vinjun with me. So the first question is how to do backup.
Hi, I'm Wenjun. Okay, so to do the backup, right? Basically, the database from Business Central is protected by automatic backup that are retained for 30 days. So as a system administrator, you cannot access or manage this backup because they are managed automatically by the Microsoft. But if you wish to do some ad hoc backup, right, there's still some feature you can do on that.
All right, thank you for the answer. Just remember, if you have any of your questions, please ask us in the live chat and Mr. Vinjun or Mr. CJ will answer them for you. And now we have another question. Are there any differences between on-premises deployment and the cloud version of the Business Central?
Yes. Some cloud-based feature may run on premises in certain cases, and others are not supported at all. So to enjoy the full feature of the Business Central, we recommend you go for the cloud-based.
All right, thank you for the question. Okay, so the next question is, are there any minimum requirements for using Business Central?
Yeah, the recommended browser, right, is Microsoft Edge and Chrome for Windows, and you can use a Firefox as well. If you are the Apple fans, you can also use a Safari. So for the mobile devices, they support Windows as well as the iOS. The detail, you can actually contact us. We'll give you more detail on what is the version required.
All right, thank you for the answer, Mr. Vinjun. The next question is this version of AX Dynamics got the manufacturing or MRP?
Okay, the version we show you just now is not AX. Okay, AX basically the version we call finance operation.
So it's not. So what is it? Is it NAV?
No. This AX basically is a finance operation, the earlier version, which whatever we answer for today's section, we only focus on the Business Central.
Excuse me, this is CJ. Just to brief everybody, the Business Central that we have demonstrated today previously was named as an NAV or Navision in the early days. Okay, so this is a versions that have been around since 1986, which have been upgraded to cloud today. Okay, been running on the cloud for past 3 years. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. CJ, for answering the question. Just please remember, if you have any question, just drop the question in the live chat and we will answer them for you. The next question is, can BC do customization, like a report, system, third-party application, and integration?
Yeah, the Business Central allows us to do the system customization, not only the functionality. Basically, we can customize the report layout as your company requirement. So if you have any third-party application you need to integrate with the Business Central, that's also possible. Give an example, just like your local payroll system, we can do the integration back to your general ledger, right? So, or you can find some add-on which is published in the Microsoft App Store. So, like example, like Agile Dynamics Solution, right? We have this localization for Malaysia.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Binjun. The next question is there any AX Dynamics version for manufacturing or MRP?
This is CJ. As we explained, today's sessions, we are focusing on Dynamic 365 Business Central or BC. In fact, Business Central, we just have two options that you can go for. One is Business Central Essential, focusing on financial and supply chain, whereas there's another version called Business Central Premium Edition, where it covers manufacturing as well as service management. So if you are into manufacturing business, you should consider Business Central for Premier. Thank you. Yeah. In addition to, as a group, Agile Dynamics Solution do offering Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation, which is previously AX editions.
All right. The next question is, can we add or create extra custom fields? If yes, does this need third party to create, or we can do it by our own?
As a cloud solution, Business Central does have a lot of flexibility to allow user to do personalization, means that you can show and hide the fields or columns that you would like to show. Okay. In terms of adding field, the system does allow certain levels of technical person to perform that, okay, but not end user functions.
Next month we have Power Apps. We can use Power Apps.
Yeah. In fact, as part of the Microsoft solutions, Business Central can be also integrated with Power App, okay, where we will have another sessions of seminar talking about Power App and how easily you can link Power App to other business solution under Microsoft family.
You can build your own.
Yeah. Okay. So the building the Power App is and link to Microsoft Dynamics 365 is one of the options that you can explore.
All right. Thank you to Mr. CJ for answering that question.
Last question.
And there's going to be one last question, and that is, can we control the user, what they can see or do in the Business Central?
Yeah, the Business Central security system allows you to control which object the user can access within the database or even the environment. So you can specify for each user whether they are able to read, to modify, or enter data in the selected database object.
All right. So thank you for the answer. If you have any question, please ask us. And the next question is, does Business Central support SST or the localization?
Okay. Business Central as a cloud solution been rolled out to many countries. As far as local text modules concerned, Microsoft has delegated some of this localization effort to the local partner. For Malaysia, Agile Dynamics Solution is the partner who built Malaysia SST add-on. Okay, so you thus able to purchase the local text modules together with Business Central from us. Thank you.
Is there any more questions? I can't see. I think if there is not any more questions, so just if you have one more question, we're gonna be happy to answer it. If there is not, then All right. I believe that's all the question you have, and that is all from us. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed our webinar session and learned something new. Please, if you require further assistance, then you can find our contact details in the live chat or visit our website at dynamics.com.my or dynamics.microsoft.com to learn more about ERP and CRM applications for Malaysian businesses. Once again, my name is Edward Ziak, and on behalf of Microsoft and Agile Dynamic Solutions, I would like to thank you for taking your time and joining us at this session, and we look forward to get in touch with you personally. I will leave the screen for like 5 minutes so everyone has time to scan the QR code or save the contact details. So we have one question, and is there any layer to control on the programming like AX? So because this question is more technical, we would prefer or we would recommend you to send us email so we can explain you better and send you more technical details about it. So you can use any of those options, and our experts will get in touch with you and give you better information and more in detail based on this question. You can use the form, so just if you can, yeah, you can use this form and I'm gonna just send it to them. So they're gonna answer you this question. Thank you for the question. All right, so I hope everybody save the contact details or scan the QR code. So, all right, so that is all from us. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and well, and goodbye.